Yes sir, we're officially back at it. This is Boog Nice coming at you with the SH Figuarts Dragon Ball Z Android 17 figure review. Let's do it.
Yeah, I got a swag you can never get. A.C.B.A. We reppin' it.
Just taking a look at the packaging real quick. I actually just scuffed the hell out of the box, but that's some artwork of Android 17 on the side, and on the opposite side and on the back, couple action poses and showing you some different accessories and things that he comes with. And there you have, and there's instructions in the box too, show you how to break down everything. Taking a look at him in the clamshell here, you can see 5 additional sets of complete hands, not including the 2 closed fists that already come on them, plus 1 extra trigger finger hand for the gun, a couple of extra faces, an extra handkerchief, folded arms, I guess that's a belt, and a different hair piece right here. So nice amount of accessories with Android 17. Figuarts always carefully packages everything. You see the plastic still on them here and around the waist, and I'm assuming I'm gonna have to separate the upper torso from the lower torso to remove that, which actually I did not have to separate it. It came with a little break in it where you could just pull it off. Taking a closer look at him, he looks really good, absolutely true to the character in the anime form. Everything is on point. Paint looks great. Socks and the sneakers look great. He looks dope. It's like one little imperfection right there on the gun holster, and he actually comes with 1 gun already holstered, and then you also do get the additional gun. But going over the articulation, pretty much standard articulation for Figuarts. The head is on a ball joint, can look up and back just that much. It can pivot a bit, but it gets a decent range of motion. Ball joint at the shoulder. This flap here for the sleeve doesn't really hinder the articulation too much. It is a soft, pliable material, but you can get the arm up and around, and you get a double jointed elbow, and you get a hinge and a swivel at the wrist. Some ab articulation here, and it can turn, obviously. Same thing at the waist. Legs move up and down, double jointed knee, and pivot on the ankle and a hinge. Does it rotate here? No, but this is pretty much the standard articulation for Figuarts Dragon Ball Z figures. Sometimes with the Figuarts, the neck doesn't move as it should, but the neck actually moves as well as the head on the neck peg. So this one is actually moving properly. I know originally when Goku came out, that was kind of a problem, at least with the one that I had. And you can see a little tear right there in his pants. And again, he looks really good. Here's how you remove the head. You gotta pull the head from the neck peg, and then you separate the front of the face from the back of the head, and then you remove the front of the hair from the top of the head, and in that way you can interchange the face or the hair. Here's the angry face, and make sure you take your time and make sure you put them back in the same order that you remove them, or else it's not going to work properly. There we go. So now I got the angry face on there, and then you got to make sure the peg is lined up properly there, and you can pop that back in, and there you go. And you can remove this little gun holster here on the side. There's a little peg that allows you to peg it on, and then you can peg on the one that has no gun inside the belt. And actually this little peg here on the side you can pull out, but it doesn't seem like this gun can move. You're actually just supposed to swap it out for when he has the gun unholstered, and then you can put the gun in his hand. Here, I'll swap this hand out. Here he is with the gun in his hand, and it is a very snug fit. So again, be careful when you putting the gun in his hand. It fits in there very snug. Definitely not coming out unless you want it to come out. And that looks good. And there he is with an extra set of hands. They're both open pimp slap palms right there. And obviously a lot of playability with all of the extra hands and heads and everything. I'll get him with the crossed arms real quick too. So you need to remove the arms from both shoulders, and then you need to remove the original handkerchief that comes around his neck, which is pegged in at 2 points, one on the chest and on the back here, a very small peg. And then that's how you're gonna put the other handkerchief on and the folded arms. Give me the other handkerchief, and the material on the handkerchief is soft, it's pliable, so you can move it and maneuver it how you need to in order to get it plugged into the pegs. The folded hands come like this, and you got to maneuver those in according to the pegs on each side. Actually, much easier to put in than any of the previous designs, in my opinion. I think they got it right this time. This even is sort of pliable a little bit, so you can pull the arms out a bit, and then they peg in really easy. That was a really easy swap, easier than any of the ones that I've seen before. And then you can pop the head back on. I used the put the original head back, and as you can see, like I said, the neck can actually move too, and then it's also on a ball joint here at the peg, so you do get a nice range of motion on the head, and he looks real cool right there. So there you have it, Android 17, Android 18 side by side. We just waiting for the release of Android 16, which I saw this weekend at New York Comic Con. And he's looking really good too. These guys look great side by side. I love the way Android 17 came out. As far as the paint and the likeness and everything about the figure is good. There were no quality control issues that I saw so far, and everything seemed on point with this figure. I also got a chance to check out Broly this past weekend, and he looks great. I actually saw a review of that figure too, and it was in Spanish, but I don't know that guy, so I'm not linking it. But yeah, so Android 17 is definitely a must-buy if you're a completist as far as this line is concerned. And even if you're not, it's a good figure overall. No, like I said, no problems. It's worth the purchase. All right, y'all. Peace.
That's crispy.